What's up, guys? Ross Robinson here, hanging out in the shop, doing a little sled work, getting ready to go ride here soon, and thought I'd take a few minutes to talk to you about some gloves. And I've got 5 Klim gloves lined up here today, and we're going to talk about them, and I'm going to tell you why I choose to use them, some pros and cons about them, and just give you an honest review about these gloves. So I've been running Klim for 3 years now. Great gear, great company, and just amazing products all the way through, head to toe, just really good stuff. So today I've got 5 gloves. I've got lightweight, non-waterproof, and then I've got some heavier waterproof gloves, and on an average day I go from 1 glove to 5 gloves. Sometimes I'll use all of them, depending on how gnarly the conditions are. That really depends on how many gloves I pack. And gloves are a huge thing. You need to carry a lot of gloves because once your hands go numb, especially in like a bad situation, you're pretty much useless. So really having good glove options is a huge part of being successful in the backcountry. So first glove I'm going to talk about is one of the Klim staples. This is the inversion glove. This glove comes in at $50, super lightweight, all synthetic materials. It gives you great feel on the handlebars and really comfortable glove, lightweight to run really in any conditions. So one cool thing about this glove and all the Klim gloves I'll show you today is we have this big pull tab here. So it's really easy to get the glove on if your hand's a little bit wet or you have another glove on. Nice big pull tab that you can yank on to get your hand in. Wind stopper so the wind doesn't cut the glove too bad when you're flying down the trail. Only downside about this glove is it does lack a little bit of long-term durability. You're not going to have stitches ripping out or major material failures because that's just not how Klim rolls. It's just a really lightweight glove. It's like buying the lightest Nike shoes. They're going to start to deteriorate after some time. So this glove, lightweight, amazing, one of my favorites, and a lot of guys choose this glove. Next step, we kind of move up just one notch, and almost the identical glove, this just has 60 grams of insulation. So this is the insulated inversion glove. All the same great features, 60 grams of insulation, and just a really great option for a little bit colder days. And another thing about the insulation is it will help stay drier a little longer. They're water resistant, but definitely not waterproof. So another great option, after I kind of soak a pair of these, I might put these on to warm my hands back up, and I can usually ride in these for a really long time. Another option in the non-waterproof that I run a lot, this is the Inversion Pro. So a lot of the same characteristics as the Inversion, except we just get into some more durable materials. So the insulated glove comes in at $60, the Inversion Classic comes in at $50, and the Pro comes in at $90. So what you get with the Pro is you get a leather palm, you get some padded knuckles, you get a little bit different feel. I like the feel a little bit better, kind of a little bit roomier glove in the palm. You get a lot better durability over time. So this glove will hold up. I've had a set last me multiple years, and I ride a ton. So really great glove. One of my favorites. I like the feel a little bit better. I like the leather feel a little bit. And one great thing about all of these non-waterproof gloves is the way that they're built and the materials that they use. Once you do soak them, you can wring them out like a rag and kind of get some of that moisture out and then throw them back on and keep riding with them if you want to. So those are pretty kind of my staples when it comes to non-waterproof lightweight gloves, and I run that most of the time. I am not a huge kind of big waterproof glove guy. I like the feel of the lightweight glove a lot better. So next glove we're going to move into, this is the Power Cross. This is a staple from Klim. They've redesigned this glove a couple times, and this thing is super cool. Waterproof, Gore-Tex waterproof as always, wind stopper, a little bit of thin slate insulation in there. Leather palmed, you can see this glove's got a little wear and tear on it. I've used it a ton. Still a great glove, still waterproof. And one thing about this glove is it comes pre-curved, so you can see for me to just set my hands on the handlebars, I don't have to force the glove to wrap around the bars. To straighten it out, I actually have to kind of flex my hand to straighten the glove out. Big pull tab, just like the other gloves, short wrist with a zipper to kind of get that tight zip on there. I like the short gloves a little bit better than the long gauntlets. I think they're just easier, and I like to have my jacket cuff over my glove, and it's a lot easier to do that with a short gauntlet glove. If you do like the longer gauntlet gloves, there's tons of other options from Klim, and almost identical to this kind of feel and build. So I'll wear that glove on a stormier day if my hands are cold and it's really wet, and I've kind of run through some other gloves that I carry with me. And then I have kind of my big get-home gloves, or kind of almost an emergency glove. So this is the Fusion glove. So the Fusion glove is $140, expensive glove, but it's worth the investment. I just carry this in my backpack, and it's great for really cold days, or if you're like a Midwest guy and you're at cold conditions all the time, then this is a great glove for you. It's got some really cool options on it and some really cool features. So leather palm, Gore-Tex, 260 grams of insulation, so really, really warm glove. And one cool thing is right here, so it's backwards, upside down, but where it says grip right there, so if you put your hand on that side of this tab, you don't have any insulation on your palm. So what that does is it gives you better bar feel. So you can feel the bar, you have all the insulation is on the back side of your hand, really good option for riding. And then take your hand out, put your hand on the other side. So on the other side, right there, that says warm, if you can figure out how to read that. So you put that on the warm side, and then what you do is you get all that insulation around both hands, or around all your fingers. So now you have a really warm glove all the way around, and super great, super durable. This thing will get you out of a pinch and keep your hands warm on the way home. I know a lot of guys that have ridden in these a lot and taken the time to break them in. That's one thing about this glove, that it needs some time to break in. And once you do that, then it's a lot more friendly of a glove. And that grip side, I know guys that will ride with just their hand on the grip side, all the insulation's on the back a lot. And they'll use it as almost an everyday glove. And opposed to me, where I haven't taken the time to really break them in because I like my lightweight gloves so much, it's a little bit harder for me to ride in this, but I do use it quite often going home or going in if I have a long trail ride. Super good option. Keep your hands warm and dry, and yeah, you go have fun. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it gave you a little bit of insight on the Klim gloves and some of the options that I like to run. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them. Subscribe to my page. I got more stuff coming at you, and we'll see you on the snow.